The 1995 World Cup in South Africa means different things to different rugby supporters. It was a momentous occasion for South Africa. Apartheid had just been dismantled. There was uncertainty, and the legendary leader Nelson Mandela was the new president of the country. As reflected in the movie Invictus, there was a great fight to get rid of the Springbok rugby name and emblem. President Mandela had other ideas. He wanted to use the Springbok name, the emblem, and the World Cup to unite the country and build a rainbow nation. He understood what it meant to the country to win the World Cup in their home country. In a packed Ellis Park rugby stadium, as the Springboks and the mighty All Black sides lined up, out walked President Mandela to meet the teams, dressed in a Springbok cap and Captain Francois Pinault's number 6 Springbok jersey. The crowd rose up as one. In an uncertain time, he knew the importance of backing his team. For me, this will always be one of the great moments of South African sport. The crowd went wild, the players were lifted to new heights, and it is always believed that on that day, they played with an extra man. That was a top leader in action. In business, in times of uncertainty, difficulty, and when our teams are struggling, sometimes all that is needed is some leadership and support. Be the certainty in your workers' uncertain lives. I'm Harold Krawitz, bringing you another business tip from the sporting fields.
Welcome to the new weekly leadership tip with a market update this week from Future Recycling. March 2020 started the COVID-19 bear market and is a month that we've never experienced and hope we'll never experience again in our lifetime. In an effort to minimise casualties and reduce the spread, countries around the world sent businesses into lockdown and closed borders. As a result of these shutdowns and closures, a bear market has emerged for both ferrous and non-ferrous commodities. What we are getting is the equivalent of a full recession, compressing to weeks and months, as opposed to a long, slow process of that recession having its gradual and steady impact on the economy. Since January, the price of steel has decreased by $88 per tonne, aluminium by $500 per tonne, whilst copper has fallen by $870 per tonne. Whilst a weak Australian dollar temporarily softened the blow of these falling commodities, recent economic uncertainty in the United States of America has seen some recovery in the Australian dollar, reducing the value of exported commodities. Whilst it is uncertain when this pandemic will end, what is certain is that the impact of COVID-19 on the aluminium and text box pricing will continue long after the pandemic has ended. So please stay safe and keep well.